Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your weekly messages for next week, so let's get straight into it. Please do like the video, it really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to get to at least 200 subscribers, so please help me out. But let's see what's coming in for you Pisces. Okay, so we have time to go. Pretty sure you got this last week. So I think I read it to you, but I will read it to you again. Okay, let's move on to your numerology for Pisces. Okay, we have the new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Very nice. Okay, and then let's see for Pisces. Well, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Okay, so I've been reading all the books for all the other signs, so I'm going to read that for you too. So let's see, 45 is time to go. So it says here, you are not at the end of your journey. Sorry, you are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. So there's definitely something that you're being pushed towards, a new path that you're needing to kind of go down, and it's probably a tough thing for you to leave where you are right now, but it is necessary for your destiny in some way. Like this is meant to happen. You're meant to leave this situation and go somewhere else. Okay, so with the full moon in Leo, like I said, it says confidence is key to your success, and it says this card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as a king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're thinking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, which, oh my God, how synchronistic with let it shine. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. And you've turned someone's head. Ooh, Pisces. So definitely focus on your own self-worth, self-confidence this week. If you gotta fake it till you make it, do it. But I don't think that you need to fake it. I think you need to actually look within and be like, what do I actually bring to the table? And list those things, because you bring a lot to the table. So let's see, 46 is this Peacock Spirit. So let me just do this. So when is the last time you shook a tail feather and shined your light for all to see? Within each of us is a peacock spirit yearning for expression, and you are called now to show the world the gorgeous creature you are. For you are a manifestation of spirit. Come out from the shadows, Peacock Spirit says, and show your true colors so that others may be inspired to express their own exquisiteness. Dance as if you remember that you are made of stardust and grace, filled with life force energy and sparkling light. You are a channel for divine love, and your dance is one of a kind. Catch the light and help it to shimmer and dance in celebration for your good fortune of being right here, right now. Spirit wants you to be joyful so that others may get up and dance alongside you. So it's basically about really like being confident, working on your own confidence and showing yourself out to the world. I'd be surprised if we didn't see the Six of Wands in this. But it's about like getting out there. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I was just pulling a hair out and then one of the cards dropped. A hair out of the cards, by the way, just in case someone was wondering. Okay. Oh god, these cards are so slippery, they keep dropping. Okay, what's coming in for Pisces? So, what are the messages? What's coming in? And what does Pisces need to know? Okay. So, what did I just say? I was like, I'll be surprised if we don't see the Six of Wands. Like, please tell me you saw me shuffle on camera, because that literally was not intentional. 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, Aries energy. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Whoa. Okay. Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, Pisces, what's going on at the bottom? Firstly, this is an amazing reading. What's going on at the bottom of the deck is that there's definitely some sort of new romantic offer being offered to you right now. Probably with new love altogether. Well, not right now, sorry, it's coming in that you don't see coming. So it's going to be offered to you. It's going to be something that's going to make you very happy and make you feel very fulfilled. The 7 of Wands is you feeling maybe a little bit defensive towards this offer. You could also be feeling like you need to kind of like stand up for yourself in some way, and like stand on your own 2 feet in something, but feeling just a little bit like guarded towards whatever this offer is. I feel like you're just trying to kind of protect yourself in some way or nurture yourself, and you're focused on your well-being, and that's why you're a little bit defensive of this. Okay, so 2 of Cups is your main focus next week. A soulmate, a connection, romantic love, very likely. It's a relationship, romantic or platonic, but most likely romantic, that is a balanced connection where there's equal give and take. There's shared feelings between the two of you and mutual feelings and that type of thing, but also you could be working on a shared goal with someone or have like some sort of partnership in some way. 6 of Wands is about getting out there into the spotlight. So you might have been going on the dating apps and putting yourself back out there in some way. Otherwise, you're kind of just getting out there in something. Like, basically, it's like you're letting it shine. You're being confident. You're like, 6 of Wands is also Leo energy. So it's just kind of like, you know, feeling supported, going to be successful, victorious, and just having followers or having the support that you need. Then we have the Fool here. So it's definitely some sort of new beginning that you've taken. You could be like on a little adventure for yourself. You could be traveling in some way, but it is just about like taking the leap of faith and trusting the universe that it's going to catch you, right? So I feel like you're in a very good position right now because you're kind of taking like a childlike wonder approach where you're like, what's this? Okay, let's try it out. And I feel like that's going well for you. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an offer of stability coming in, very likely to do with a connection. Someone offering you something, but in order for it to grow, you do need to put your time and energy into this and like your effort towards it, possibly money if it's depending on what the offer is here, so that it can actually take root, because the potential of it is huge to become the 10 of Pentacles. The Hierophant then is about like commitment in some way. It could be like actual marriage, or it could be just about having to do something the traditional way. So this is like the outcome of the situation. So it could be that there's some sort of like traditional thing that needs to be done in your situation. So think about the situation you're in and think about what would people usually do in this, like what's the conformity of this, and go for that. Also the Hierophant is about needing to kind of connect to spirit as well. So just connect to your higher self, connect to your higher power, whatever it is that you need to at this time. 10 of Pentacles is in your 3D world next week, so you could be having like a really good time financially, but also like there could be some form of like stability or commitment that's coming in here for you next week. But really great time like for abundance, prosperity, all of those things. 4 of Pentacles is in your relationships, your feelings, your connections, that type of thing. So you are held back at the moment. Maybe feeling like you don't want to kind of like give someone your full self at this time. You could be holding on to past issues or people from the past in some way that needs to be let go of. Also, you could be worried about spending money. You want to like maybe save the money for a big purchase in some way, or maybe for like a rainy day fund or something like that. But most thing that I'm getting here is that you're very held back, like keeping to yourself, like right now when it comes to your connections. Then we have the 9 of Cups. So in your thoughts, your values, your ideals, all of those things, the 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's about focusing on your own happiness. Like, what is it that you want, and go for it, basically. Like, you can have what you want. It's all yours. So, and I think because you're in that mode of thinking that and valuing that and like believing that, then that is what's allowing your wishes to come true. We do have that though with one specific goal or desire that you're dealing with at the moment, that there is a lot of stress and anxiety over it, possibly like sleepless nights. You could be suffering with anxiety or depression at the moment. But it is just also about like not being able to see a way forward from the situation. And it does make you upset late at night, but I feel like a majority of the time you're at this point where you're like, okay, I'm okay, like I'm doing well, I'm focused on what I want to bring into my life, I'm focused on new opportunities and myself, and I am feeling confident and all of that stuff, but it's like something still really upsets you. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Pisces. So, okay, I was going to say, what is the 2 of Cups? The Page of Cups, that's your energy, Pisces, and the Moon. It could be that someone's kind of like apologizing to you in some way, or the focus on this balanced energies with another person is basically what you're dreaming of. Like you're romanticizing something in your head and you're like, this is what I want. Like I want a shared relationship. Like that's not too much to ask for, and that's what I'm dreaming of. And then we have the Moon here as well. So the Moon is about things that are hidden or fears. So you could fear like getting back into a relationship even though it's something that you want, because you're worried that like you're going to get hurt in some way. But also the Moon is your energy, Pisces, as well, so double Pisces here, and it is about like needing to let go of any sort of fears that's holding you back, and also feeling very emotional. So what's the 10 of Pentacles? We have the Sun. So definitely very positive time, maybe gaining clarity on some sort of circumstances in your life that has brought commitment in some way, or there's conversations, but it's just a very, very happy time, confident, like it's kind of like these two energies here. It's also Leo energy, but we do have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this tells me that something did have to end in your life for you to get to this point, and it was probably a painful ending where you might have felt like stabbed in the back in some way, but it actually worked out for your best good. So what's the 4 of Pentacles? The Magician. Okay, so you're wanting to manifest in something into your life where you can kind of like maybe let go of these issues, but you're manifesting in some sort of like balance, and you feel like you have the power to kind of bring in this balance, but you're holding on to these issues from the past, or these people from the past, that it's basically saying like you're manifesting in someone coming in and making things right with you, like things that were unfair before, like it's like you want them to come make it right. Okay, so what's the 9 of Cups? Well, 4 of Wands in the reverse. So your wish fulfillment is got to do with your stability. You could be feeling like unstable at this time, like you don't have a place to live maybe, or a place to call home. Otherwise it's like just your stability in general, or a connection. And your wish fulfillment is basically to get to a place where you are like independent both financially and emotionally, and able to kind of look after yourself and be able to kind of like you've put in the hard work already, and like you don't need to put in any more hard work. It's kind of just like, okay, I've done the work now let me just enjoy myself. The Nine of Pentacles is also someone who's probably single, and with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, the one that's missing is the Nine of Wands. So I do feel like you've been battered and bruised in the past, and it's kind of like you don't know how to keep going, but it's like just persevere, and like you're taking it one step at a time, just keep going even though you're feeling very guarded. So what's the Nine of Swords here? Seven of Swords. You stressed out about someone who basically has lied to you or deceived you in some way. Could have been like a cheater, or like a thief. Maybe they stole something from you. But it's just a very sneaky, deceitful energy. And basically that's what stresses you out. Maybe you don't sleep at night because of this person, of what they've done to you. And you just feel like you need to kind of like leave the situation. And the Three of Pentacles here is also clarifying that. So Three of Pentacles is about like teamwork, like working together with someone. So it could have to do with someone that you work with, or it could just be that like it's someone who you've been trying to build something with, and they kind of like stabbed you in the back in some way, or like claimed that something was theirs when it wasn't, like it was a joint effort, or like something along those lines. So what's the Hierophant? Ace of Cups. Yeah, I definitely think that's got to do with commitment, and like an offer that's coming into you that you can actually commit yourself to. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're scared to do this though, because you have like this sort of lack mentality mindset when it comes to this, because of either some sort of financial difficulties, or like feeling left out in the cold previously, that you're like, I don't know if I can take this offer, I don't know if it's actually going to lead to commitment. It is basically, and there's the Ace of Cups there, so it's coming quite soon, probably the end of next week. Okay, let's get some Heart's Hidden Secrets oracles for you. So for Pisces, so your person is feeling like this is a breaking point. It's the limit, it's the final straw. They're feeling overwhelmed, like maybe they feel like there's like no coming back from the situation. Their ego is getting in the way. Very arrogant person, someone who's quite stubborn, full of pride type of thing. Like, you got the new moon in Leo, so you're kind of like, confidence is key to your success, and being confident is good, right? But let's say, for example, it was the full moon in Leo. The full moon in Leo is someone who's like overly done Leo, which is kind of like overly prideful, which could be egotistic or arrogant, right? And someone who's just like set in their ways, like digging their heels in some way. Like, this person isn't worth dealing with. Okay, so we have your feelings as lusting and distracted. So, and then bottom of the deck we have spying, social network, information, and ways. So you definitely find your ways to get information on your person, probably stalking them on social media or something. And when I say stalking, like, that's very lightly used word, but you're looking at their social media, and we have lusting here. Like, I do feel like you feel like they're committed, they're not committed to you at the moment. Like, you could feel like they're like being off with someone else in some way, but you're also kind of distracting yourself as well, maybe with, like I said, putting yourself out there as well, and wanting to kind of like go on the dating apps and stuff like that. But I just feel like whatever the situation is, it's like you kind of just are like, this is a huge change for me, and I just want to kind of get to this point where I can I can kind of feel good about myself. Okay, so outcome, I just said, so the outcome is time, waiting, cycles and moments. So maybe there's timing issues at play here. And then we do also have stress at the bottom of the deck, turbulent tension and arguments. Maybe you guys just need time from each other, like time apart, because you've been arguing a lot lately. And there's just a lot of stress between the two of you. Could be this energy here with the 9 of Swords. But if that is the case, then the 7 of Swords is a sneaky little beep. So I don't know if it's worth going back there. But let's get some romance angels for you, Pisces. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. That's how I feel you are. Like, I think you're in a very flirty, confident mood, and I feel like you're feeling hot right now, Pisces. What else? Pisces, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe it's new person altogether because you've met someone on the dating apps in some way. I don't know why I keep getting that. And I feel like I'm talking to a Pisces who's like been through a breakup like recently enough, like not just the other day, but recently enough where to the point where you are trying to like move on and distract yourself and stuff like that, but the past still kind of haunts you in some way. What else? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Bottom of the deck, then we do have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, this beeper. Okay, so let's get some messages from your person for Pisces. That's why I say I feel like there's 2 people involved here, like it's not just the one person. Okay, we have I hide behind material things. What else would Pisces person say to them? We have I love you unconditionally. And what else? We have we will be together again. See, by the timing card. And I wonder if you're happy without me. Wow, okay. And also the Queen of Pentacles just coming out there, just saying that the I hide behind material things is kind of like this Queen of Pentacles as well. Like she's not a very like materialistic person, but like again, like I was saying, like an overdone Leo can be like that. Like an overdone Queen of Pentacles could be about a bit like materialistic in some way. So like just focusing on the 3D world and things in the 3D world, like work and like what they need to do, their tasks, money, their car, their job, whatever it is, rather than like love altogether or thinking about you right now. So Pisces, I do hope that resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.